making a lot of social media posts lately, like a lot. We're at the point now where we're posting 2 reels a day, one on my personal, like Instagram and TikTok, one on my Paris, my.pocket one. That's a lot. Also, we're going to Chateau de Chambord today, but I think I'm on the wrong side of the train station for the car rental agency. I followed the car rental signs. Yeah, the brand I'm looking for is not here. Whoa. This is not the vacation. We are actually on our way. It's a really cool opportunity. We're making a quick couple of reels for a car rental company that can remain unnamed. You can go follow me on Instagram and you can find out what this is all about. Molly's with me in the car, making this all so much easier and happier and sunnier. We were just listening to ukulele music, which is also very nice. She's learning to play the ukulele. You should probably go follow her. We're going to Orléans and Chateau de Chambord. So Chateau de Chambord is a castle that I've always wanted to go to and I've never gone to. And if you've been following me for a while, you probably know that I got my driver's license like 3 years ago, over 3 years ago now, with the intention of doing more road tripping. But I've been pretty locked into Paris. So when this opportunity came up, it was like, this is a great chance to get a car. We got a really nice car. This car is nut. And we're gonna go see a chateau and gonna get some Space Invaders. Because one of the other things I was gonna talk about, that's the other thing I was gonna talk about maybe in this video. So this might be the other title for this video. We'll see which one it is. Never meet your heroes. I'm actually kind of worried. I'm gonna be meeting one of my heroes possibly in the coming months. And before I do that, I have to find as much of his street art as possible because I want him to be proud of me. Don't meet your heroes. Oh, that might be it. Oh, that's it. Let's see what happens. Yep, that was it. Just one. I was hoping to get 2 photos of this place, but disposable camera 7, officially done. I wanted to come to Chateau de Chambord ever since I saw a postcard of this place. I mean, this is probably one of the most picturesque castles in the Loire Valley. It's the biggest. Just found out, Francois I, and there's a Da Vinci connection here, which I'm looking forward to seeing as well. I really wanted to get out here. I really want to do a road trip through the Loire to see like all the castles. When I got my license a few years ago, that's kind of what I imagined. Like getting out of Paris more, seeing more of the countryside. You can obviously go really far by train, but then coming to places like this really helps to have a car. And it was really easy. The parking here, the whole setup was very nice, very, very accessible. And this place is freaking magical. This is transporting me. I mean, I know I'm here, like physically right now, but it's kind of transporting me at the same time. All right, this is super cool. I should have done this a long time ago. If you've never done this before, Chateau de Chambord, I mean, I want to do all of the chateau in the Loire, but like, this is incredible. Wow. Allez-y. But this isn't a vacation. It's one of those funny things that like, this is the struggle with what I do for a living, is sound and solitude. Obviously, this is not going to be the most solitary place, but there's like no one around until you start filming, and then it never stays that way. Never stays that way. At least there are no sirens out here. I do need a vacation though, like really bad. You're familiar with spontaneous generation? Like this idea that people had back in the olden days when like they didn't know where flies came from, maggots, they just thought they spontaneously generated in meat. And then a dude covered it with, I don't know if it was Da Vinci, I don't know who did it, but they disproved that spontaneous generation was a real thing by putting meat in a sealed container and like left like a mesh over it and proved that like, yeah, without flies landing on the meat, maggots wouldn't form. I feel like I actually might be able to spontaneously generate human beings just by pushing the record button on my phone. Just like turning on my microphone in Paris spontaneously generates, what am I looking for? Sirens. Did I mention I need a vacation? I'm ready. Actually, the reason that I bring it up is for practical reasons, which is that if you don't see me around in the middle of September, it's because I'm gonna try and vanish for a minute. I have a trip to New York early for work in early September, so I'll be vlogging and making reels and all that kind of stuff for that. But then the plan is to actually take at least 9 days off. Originally, the plan was to take 3 weeks off, which maybe we'll get close to 2. It's a little bit ambitious. In France, It's way too little. For American J, that's a lot. And I haven't had an actual vacation in 4 years, so I'm gonna take what I can get, and I could really use it. My life is cool. My life is very cool. My life is not a vacation. My life's not a vacation. Why am I making this video, I guess is the question now. I guess I feel the need to clarify because when people see me traveling, they're always like, how was your vacation? They look at it and they think my whole life is a vacation, which is fine. But then when I say something like, I need a vacation, I think that confuses some people. I'm not looking for pity here. My life's really great. This is pretty amazing. This is what I've been working so hard to get to. I booked something that's not this for my vacation. It's not this at all. Dude, this castle is amazing. If you've never been here before, you absolutely have to do this. This is super, super cool. So New York is gonna be one of the first opportunities that I have, probably to run into a couple people that I only have a few people in the world I think that I'd actually be kind of nervous to meet. And the reason that I'd be nervous to meet them isn't because I'm so excited. I mean, there are people I'd be excited to meet. Like I'd be so grateful to be able to shake their hand and thank them for what they make, how they've influenced my life. But there are a few people who I have an image of them in my head that I know is gonna crack the minute that I meet them. And for better or for worse, I'm not really sure. And I think that's ultimately where the idea of don't meet your heroes comes from, like never meet your heroes, if you've ever heard anyone say that. Because like it can really crush, if you've really put too much stock in a person, it can really kind of crush you. And there are two potential people who will remain nameless because I don't need to give that much power away. One I might meet in New York during a whole series of events that's gonna be happening there, and one that I might meet in October for another whole series of events that's gonna happen in London. Pretty excited, mostly excited, but like, kind of steeling myself against it because I don't know, meeting one of them in particular, I don't know that I ever really want to meet. As if to prove the point, Molly made me go all the way back up to the roof here so that she could get a photo or video of me from a distance. Molly is my social media manager. If you missed that video, I can link to it. Amazing. Between her and Emily, basically, my life is perfect. Like I'm just so happy. I'm so grateful for both of them. I realized as I was hiking back up the stairs and struggling with some of the frustration of navigating, like how do you make videos in a universe that just seems destined to throw as much chaos and noise your way as possible whenever you're trying to have a moment anywhere. I mean, I just live in a very densely populated city. I'm currently at a touristy location. I'm old man complaining at cloud right now, I know. But I realized part of the sensitivity to this whole subject right now for me is actually linked more directly to my insecurity about talking about the need for a vacation. I actually feel a little bit nervous because I know that there are people out there that genuinely do look at what I do for living, for work, the lifestyle that I have built for myself, and maybe just see me in this snapshot of a moment and think like, this guy's complaining that he's tired or that he needs a vacation. He's literally standing in a French castle, like a dream. This is people's dreams. People like save their entire lives and dream for their entire lives of coming to a place like this. And I'm like hiking around inside of it, grumbling because I'm tired and because every time I try to film, there's like a baby screaming in the background. I haven't seen Molly pop up yet either, so hopefully I went to the right place. I think this is where she told me to be. I have to text her. Oh, there she is. I see her. I don't know if she wants me to walk. Let me walk for a second. I'm hamming it up for the socials. I actually have a really good time, and generally my life is pretty amazing. Like I have a lot of fun doing what I do, and I'm very, very grateful for it for a million different reasons. And so I think that that's actually what kind of spawns these little spirals, these little moments where I'm like, oh, but I still am human, I have needs, I'm tired. And to admit that initially, it's just not the way that machismo American men are supposed to operate to begin with. And for two, yeah, I'm just kind of preemptively, I guess, reacting. It's funny, the things that used to affect me the most, like one, drawing the curtain back on the content creation landscape. There's a crying kid behind me. I don't know if it's picking that up. It happens. Part of it's like this weird new landscape where people don't really talk that much about what it's like to be a content creator, what it's like to be self-employed in video production, all this kind of stuff. And in the past, when I would kind of allude to it or share to it, I was actually really sensitive to the people that would shoot back at me and kind of throw it back in my face. And I'm really not anymore, but I do have a little bit of a hesitation from, I guess, muscle memory in a way, like emotional muscle memory. And the second thing is like, I guess I just don't want to admit openly that this is really hard, and it's been really hard. And even if I really enjoy it, it's challenging. She's standing there with Cooper, I'll show you. Filming me, filming her, there she is. He also probably would love to have breakfast because he hasn't had breakfast yet because early morning car ride. We'll get him that, don't worry. Oh, she can't see me. I thought maybe I was supposed to go down one more level. Okay, here's the thing. Now that I've actually gotten that off my chest, because I was feeling a little insecure, like this place is freaking cool. This is like, I'm a kid. Like, look, it makes me think dragons back here, you know, like very fantasy-esque. I mean, obviously this is what inspired so much of it, but there are dragons in the ceiling. It's so cool. This is like everything I ever wanted as a kid, was to come to France and see castles and be inspired from my books. And I actually want to come out and spend more time in places like this, specifically to write, like when I'm writing, like walk around, think about it in those terms, the fantasy elements, the story, all of it. This is super, super cool. I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you for being a part of it as well. Just by watching these videos, you support what I do. And the camera thing, I can explain that now too, because patrons, old school patrons will know what that was all about. But basically, I used to travel around with these disposable cameras all the time and share what I was taking photos of, and then I turn them into postcards and send them to my patrons at certain levels. And even at the lower levels, you'll still get like a digital wallpaper pack of it once I develop it. But if you'd like to directly support my channel, and I mean, this is where I feel insecure, like, and also maybe me going on vacation so I don't burn out and die. If you want me to keep making videos, that'd be a very helpful way to go about doing it. Then head over to patreon.com/jswanson and jump on in and support my channel directly. It's something that I don't promote nearly enough. I used to promote it a lot. And you just saw the last photo that's gonna be on disposable camera number 7. We're gonna develop that film. We're gonna send some original prints to the higher level patrons, postcards to a level below that, and then digital wallpaper pack to everybody else. And I think it just came out the wrong side of the castle. Oh no, this is the way I wanna go. I really love what I do. I'm really grateful for this. Like, this is so much of what I always wanted. And even though it's really hard, and like owning my own business and owning a business in France and surviving all of the admin challenges and just the struggle that it is, it's so worth it. And I'm so grateful that I've been doing it and that I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm in this for the long haul. And especially, I mean, we gotta do more of this too. I have to start like getting out of Paris a little bit more, but now that we've got things kind of buttoned down with Paris in my pocket, more of this stuff's gonna happen. And you know what else is gonna happen? Orléans, not far from here, Space Invaders. We wound up having to get some more filming done here. It took us a minute, but this is where we had dinner, which was great. And got all the Space Invaders in Orléans, actually cleared the place, which is phenomenal. I think I've only properly cleared 2 cities where they weren't all destroyed. I actually managed to get all of them, X and here. And there's a guy who's going around Paris and Orléans making the coolest combos. This is not Space Invader. This is a dude who makes Marios dressed up as other characters. If you know who that character is, the Mario's dressed up right there, leave that as a comment below, please. It would make my day. There's an even better one that I don't think anybody's gonna get. If you get both of them, I'll put it on the screen. If you get both of them, bonus points to you, my friend. That makes you as cool as today's patron producer, Don Davis, and all my patrons. I know strong pitch and Patreon today, but thanks to my patrons for making this possible. Like, a huge, huge thank you to them, to you for watching, and again, hope you don't miss me too much. I mean, you'll see me on socials because we've preloaded it. They're not going to stop. You'll see all the way through September and beyond. How far do we have them loaded to?
Oh, until October, I think. At least till October.
If you can't tell why I'm tired, maybe that's part of it. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you bright and early one of these mornings sometime soon. I'm sure I've got a couple more in me before the vacation, don't worry. But if I vanish from YouTube for a little bit, hopefully it's because I'm sleeping.